This video covers part 2 of chapter 5, the integumentary system. In this video, we will discuss the main structure of a hair, the skin's glands and their secretions, the parts of a nail, and how the integumentary system structure relates to its function or its physiology. Let's begin with hair. Hair is an accessory structure of the skin. It is found everywhere on our bodies except on the palms, soles, lips, nipples, parts of the external genitalia, and distal segments of fingers and toes. The structure and color of hair changes as we age. The shaft of the hair is the part that is above the skin surface. The hair root is the part that is below the skin surface. The base of the hair root is called the hair bulb. The hair follicle is the tube-like invagination of the epidermis that extends into the dermis. It is within the hair follicle that the hair grows. The image on the right illustrates the 3 concentric layers of hair. The central axis of the hair is the medulla. The middle layer, called the cortex, makes up the bulk of the hair. The most superficial layer of the hair is the outer cuticle. The image on the left shows the hair matrix, which is the site of hair growth. The left image also illustrates how the dermis projects into the bulb as a hair papilla. This is how the hair receives its blood supply. The erector pili is a smooth muscle extending from the hair follicle to the papillary layer of the dermis. Contraction of the erector pili muscle causes hairs to stand up vertically. The skin is pushed by the hair's movement, producing goosebumps. Now we will move on to learn about the glands of the skin. Glands are an accessory structure of the skin. The first type of glands to discuss are the sebaceous glands. These holocrine glands secrete an oily substance called sebum. Sebum functions to prevent drying and inhibit bacterial growth. Most sebaceous glands empty into a hair follicle. The next type of glands is sweat or sudoriferous glands. There are 2 types of sudoriferous glands, eccrine and apocrine. Eccrine glands are much more common than apocrine glands. They are found in the soles and palms. Eccrine glands are simple, coiled, tubular glands that extend from the dermis to sweat pores on the epidermal surface. Eccrine glands produce sweat, which is mostly water and some wastes. Eccrine glands play an important role in temperature regulation. Apocrine sweat glands become active at puberty. These glands are simple coiled, tubular shaped, and usually open into hair follicles superficial to sebaceous glands. Apocrine glands secrete a solution of organic compounds that become odoriferous when bacteria acts on them, leading to body odor. Apocrine glands are found in the axillae, genitalia, and around the anus. They do not play a role in temperature regulation. Ceruminous glands are modified eccrine sweat glands in the external auditory canal. Cerumen is earwax, which is a product of the ceruminous gland secretion and sebum. Mammary glands are modified apocrine sweat glands that produce milk. We will now learn about nails. Nails are another accessory structure of the skin. Nails are made of a thin plate of layers of dead stratum corneum cells made of hard keratin. The nail body is the visible portion of the nail. The epinicium, or the cuticle, is corneum that is superficial to the nail body. The matrix and nail bed is where the nail grows from, and the nail root is the portion covered by skin that extends from the nail matrix. We will end this presentation by discussing the physiology of the integumentary system. When discussing the integumentary system's physiology, we are concerned with how do the skin, hair, nails, and glands accomplish their functions. The first function we discussed in part 1 of chapter 5 was protection. The integumentary system provides protection in several ways. It provides protection against abrasion by sloughing off skin cells. The hair on one's head also protects us from abrasion. Glandular secretions are bacteriostatic, which is protection against foreign invaders. The skin also contains cells of the immune system. Eyelashes, eyebrows, and the hair in our nose and ears also protect us against foreign invaders. We are protected from UV radiation by the melanin in our skin and by the hair on our head. Nails offer protection by using them as self-defense. And we also have protection against water loss due to the skin's properties. Vitamin D production by the integumentary system is important because activated vitamin D stimulates the uptake of calcium and phosphate in the small intestine. Calcitriol is the activated form of vitamin D responsible for this. The production of vitamin D begins in the skin, where a precursor molecule is stored. When this molecule is exposed to UV light, the molecule is converted to cholecalciferol and is released into the blood. Cholecalciferol is modified by the liver, then re-enters the blood and goes to the kidneys. In the kidneys, the substance is modified to calcitriol, the active form of vitamin D. The integumentary system plays a small role in excretion, or the removal of waste products from the body. Sweat contains water, salt, urea, ammonia, and uric acid. The sweating of these wastes are insignificant compared to the kidneys. In this video, we described the main structure of a hair, learned about the skin glands and their secretions, described the parts of a nail, and learned how the integumentary system structure relates to its function.